Hello there, Aquarius. Thank you so much for stopping by for your tarot video forecast for the week of January 4th through January 10th. Before we get started on your forecast, I do want to make a quick announcement. Group mentoring sessions are available for those of you who would like to have a little help with expanding your intuitive abilities. So I have that showing up. The first session is actually January 4th, which that's going to be at 1 o'clock Mountain Time. That'll be 3 o'clock Eastern Time. If you're in the UK, that will be 8 p.m. for you. Next session is on the 13th. That's at 12:15 Mountain Time, 2:15 Eastern, and 7:15 if you're in the United Kingdom. And then January 18th, another 1 o'clock Mountain Time. That'll also be 3 o'clock Eastern or 8 in the UK. And then after that, the last one that I have scheduled so far is the 24th of January. That's at 6:30 in the evening Mountain Time. That'll be 8:30 for you East Coast people, and that will be, I think, 1:30 a.m. for you United Kingdom people, in case there's any night shift workers with the day off that want to join in there. So, for those of you who would like to participate in any of those, look up my contact information at my website, amista.info, and then drop me a line, Skype me, text me, call me, whatever, let me know. And we will get you scheduled in for that. If none of those times work for you, then let me know that too. If you still want a mentoring session, we will find a time that works for both of us, and then we will open that up to see who else would like to participate as well. Okay, so Aquarius, Monday, the 4th. Falling Tower showing up. Now the Falling Tower is one of those cards that it talks about a situation that can be very unsettling when it first happens, but it leads to good stuff in the long run. So that's the first thing that I want you guys to remember about the Falling Tower while I explain this. So Monday, what I'm seeing with the Tower is something that made you feel secure and that kind of had you sort of lulled into this fake sense of safety that you thought maybe would last sort of forever. I see that being suddenly jerked out of your life, or maybe you're jerked away from it. Either way, it is very unsettling. It's one of those situations, though, where you went into this place that felt very safe at one point because you needed it. And this at one time was the perfect fit for you, but what's happened is you've outgrown this place, whether it's a job, whether it's a relationship, whatever it is, you've outgrown it. And so you're kind of stagnating in that situation. So this is kind of Spirit's way of saying, you know what, you're not looking for other opportunities. You're not trying to figure out how to grow. We're not going to let you stagnate. So here you go. Poop, kicked right out of that tower. So the good news is that when you're kicked out of that tower like that, it does mean that there are better things out there for you, things where you can grow and develop and really expand yourself much more easily. And so once you're kicked out, the thing is, as soon as you get your breath back and get back on your feet, you want to look for other opportunities to replace whatever it was that that tower offered you in your life. And what you're going to find when you get out there looking is that those other opportunities are much better than that tower that got taken away from you. So it's really a good card in the long run. It can kind of take your breath away right at first, but you know, it's the beginning of a process. It's not something that just kabam and you're down and the universe is just leaving you face down on the concrete. It's not like that at all. Okay. So Falling Tower coming in on Monday, the beginning of a process towards improvement. Let's see, Tuesday, 8 of Clubs showing up in reverse. For some of you, this is falling out of love. And usually I don't look at 8 of Clubs as falling into or out of love, but this is what Spirit gave me right off the bat. For some of you, this is falling out of love. I feel like maybe you're seeing some sides of this person that you were kind of crushing on, and now you're just like, well, wait a second. I don't know if this person is all I had them cracked up to be or not. Look at that. So for some of you, yes, it's going to be kind of reality smacking you in the face whenever it comes to this other person that you kind of had on a pedestal. And I'm really feeling like, even though what I heard was falling out of love, I'm not feeling like this for all of you has to do with a romantic situation. For some of you, yes. For some of you, it is someone you're crushing on. But I feel like for a lot of you, This is just someone that you've had on a pedestal, and it may not be in a romantic situation at all. This may be a supervisor at work that you just thought was really the ultimate and professional and fair and getting things done and respecting the people that work for that person. This could be somebody in your family that you had a lot of respect for. This could be somebody, this could be somebody that is in the media that you have a lot of respect for, that you have really on a pedestal, and something comes up that you hear about or find out about that you're just like, wow, I never would have expected that from that person. And so it's kind of it's like that pedestal just got chopped down a foot or two underneath that person in your mind. Okay, so let's see, that's coming in on Tuesday. On Wednesday, what we have showing up is we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. The Knight of Swords in reverse is somebody showing up in your life that you want to stay away from. You want to avoid them if you can, Aquarius. And I know you guys are swords people, that this could potentially read as you, but I'm not feeling like this is you for you guys. I feel like it's someone that you're interacting with. And the Knight of Swords in reverse is somebody who is taking great action and feeling very righteous about their action. But when he's in reverse, they don't have the full picture of things. They don't have all the information. So this action that they're taking that they feel so good about, that's so dramatic and over the top, once they get the rest of the picture, and for a while, they're not going to hear the rest of the picture. Nobody's going to be able to tell them because they're on a mission, man. And so, but once they do get the rest of the picture, then they're going to be regretting the actions that they're taking whenever you run into them on Wednesday. So typically these type of people are going to try to suck you into taking action with them, into doing this thing with them. Here's the problem with that. Once they realize that what they were doing is something that they wish they wouldn't have done, guess what they're going to start doing? They're going to start looking for somebody to blame. And if you're involved, you're a prime target. So you want to stay as uninvolved in that situation as you possibly can. And the other thing that I'm hearing is, and don't even try to talk to this person about whether they should or shouldn't even be doing this. They are dead set on whatever it is they're doing, and no words are going to make any difference. Best thing you can do, like I said earlier, just stay out of the way. Let that person run through and just stay out of the way. Okay, so that's Wednesday. Thursday, Seven of Coins in reverse. I do feel like you're receiving some kind of resources on Thursday, whether it's income or material goods. I feel like you've already got it spent. It's like as soon as it comes in, it goes straight out. That's why it's in reverse. It is coming in. That's good. It's just not staying in your pocket. You've already got it spent. It's going to. So that's Thursday. Friday, Seven of Swords in reverse. What is this for you, Aquarians? It is what I thought it was. Okay. All right. So Seven of Swords in reverse talks about, it's kind of a little bit of a story here. So if you'll just bear with me while we get to what's actually going on. This is talking about a situation where there was somebody in your life who wanted to sneak around kind of behind your back or do something under the table that you didn't realize. They wanted to do something and pull the wool over your eyes and just kind of get away with something with you, okay? And they think that they did. They think that they did do that. They didn't, because you knew exactly what they were up to, and you really watched them do it without them realizing it. But you decided not to say anything and just see how far they would take things. Okay, so you still haven't revealed to them that you know what's up, what they did. So now on Friday, when this card comes up with the Seven of Swords in reverse, what's going on is these people want to make up to you, or this person wants to make up to you for whatever it was that they did on the sneak. But they don't want to admit to you that they did something to you on the sneak. So they're trying to be nice to you without telling you why they're trying to be nice to you. So this is totally your option here, whether you want to let the cat out of the bag and tell them you know exactly what's up, or whether you just want to let them kind of squirm a little bit, ask them a few questions and see how they respond. to those questions, whether they'll be truthful with you about why they're doing this or not. So that can always be a very interesting situation. I have fun with those types of situations, but then I'm the Scorpio. I have the stinger. You guys are a little bit different personality than I am, so you may handle that much differently than me. But anyway, there it is. Have fun with it if you can. Okay, so Saturday, Five of Clubs showing up in reverse. This is just telling me that you're involved in some kind of competition on Saturday, and this is not the healthy kind of competition. So here's how I defined healthy or non-healthy competitions. A healthy competition is one that when you become involved in it, you know that by the end of the competition, you're more skilled or you're more qualified at doing something than whatever it was, than what you were before you ever started the competition. So for example, if you're in a competition that's a marathon, by the time you get to the end of the marathon, you should be able to run longer distances more consistently and without losing your breath as much and whatever else. An unhealthy competition is a competition where you get to the end of it and there's really no improvement in yourself. So this would be something like maybe sibling rivalry where people are just kind of backbiting each other and nobody's really lifting the other up or practicing together or helping each other out. It's all just about knocking the other person down. That's more of an unhealthy type competition. So if you get one of the difference here. So that's what I'm seeing on Saturday is some kind of unhealthy type competition that you're involved in, Aquarius. The advice with that card is that, of course, if you recognize that you're in the middle of that type of energy, you want to back out of that as quickly as possible. Otherwise, you're just wasting a lot of energy and not going anywhere real fast. Now, let's move on to Sunday. Sunday, you've got the Four of Coins showing up in reverse. This is telling me that you're taking some money out of savings or you're doing something with some material goods that you really hadn't planned on doing. So this can be anything from like taking a musical instrument to the pawn shop to taking money out of savings because you need money to replace the water heater in your house, to taking money out of savings to do something that you had planned on doing. Maybe you've been saving money to make a down payment on a home or on a car, and this could be you taking that money out to actually make that down payment on the home or on the car. However you slice it, whether it's expected or unexpected, whether it's planned for or not planned for, the bottom line here is that on Sunday, you're going to be taking some money out of savings or taking some money that you had stashed away and taking that out and using it. Okay? So that's your week, Aquarius. Thank you so much for stopping by, hanging out, liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting. I do appreciate all of your support. Remember, those of you who want to participate in a group mentoring session, go ahead and check out my website, contact me, let me know that, and we'll get you scheduled in there. Everyone have a fantastic week. I'll see you back here next time. Peace out.